to kick off for Baltimore.
It's the Battle of the Beltway. Baltimore and Washington are underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, and make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Off the play fake, Daniels. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to be out around the 45-yard line. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
At the 45-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. To throw is Daniels. And his throw here is incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Let's go now. Track 70, go.
Throwing now is Daniels. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Top low 18. Ready?
On 4th down, here's Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Here's Daniels. Dancing to his left. Zach Ertz has it complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
1 yard gain.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And it'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. We're scoreless after one. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a third down coming up. Now a handoff to Rodriguez. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Daniels going to throw for it. Touchdown, Washington. Deebo Samuel from a yard out. And the Commanders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Commanders will line up for the two-point conversion.
Daniels going to try and throw for it. That's caught at the 1. And he will get in to make it 8-0.
Commanders 8. Gay to kick off for Washington.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And he is into the end zone for a Commanders touchdown. Not the longest kick return, but it counts all the same. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Now, that touchdown won't allow you to totally relax, but you can breathe a little easier now. Just increased their lead.
And now here is the offense onto the field as their first involvement will be a 2-point conversion attempt. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get it. That one's caught. And now the lead moves to 16-0. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Now the first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Jackson now. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he's brought down, before he reaches the 8-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw is Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
At the Commanders' 2-yard line.
Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a
Hey, I blew that.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're starting to put some space here. In the first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
Hey, Trav. 19 tight. 19 tight.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And this is going to be a Commander's first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
It's a gain of 10.
To the air goes Daniels. Rolling to his right. Open man is the tight end, John Bates. A good pickup there. 21 yards.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
This will be caught inside the 10. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
At the 8-yard line.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
19 light.
Daniels looking to throw. That's Samuel caught left side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Samuel. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Back to throw again. Touchdown! A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready.
And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Makes the score. Commanders 23, Ravens 8. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Hey, come on. Sit hard. 180. Report. Sit hard.
Henry up the middle. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Third down and 6. This time Jackson will throw it. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris. And the Commanders are going to take over here up near the 40.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Looking to throw. Daniels. That is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. On 4th down, they'll try to run for it. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
From the gun, Jackson. Henry's got it out on the left side. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Report.
Now Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs on getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a fourth down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll get it in the hands of their receiver, Hopkins. And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 3.
Brings up second down.
Inside handoff, Henry. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another first and 10.
Baltimore Raven.
Here's Jackson to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. He'll buy some time right. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's Washington with the football and the lead.